A Be Kind story about Holocaust survivors and the pandemic. 80,000 Holocaust survivors living in the U.S. these days, 30,000 in the tri-state, and 36 who volunteer at the Museum of Jewish Heritage with its heart-wrenching exhibit about Auschwitz, the most infamous concentration camp. Those survivors regularly checked in on by museum staff during the pandemic. It is a beautiful story and one of human kindness overflowing. Here's Lucy Yang.
Together, maybe we can save you.
86-year-old Toby Levy is a Holocaust survivor and a regular speaker at the Museum of Jewish Heritage, teaching children about that dark stain on history.
You know, every time I talk about it, I have ghost pimples.
During this long quarantine period, she has tried to stay healthy and active while home alone in Brighton Beach.
I read a book, I work on a puzzle, and I talk on the phone a lot.
Among those calling her the Museum of Jewish Heritage, there are 36 Holocaust survivors who regularly volunteer here. And for the last several months, staff members have been calling all the volunteers to make sure they're okay.
We end up talking about food and recipes and whether their television is working.
For 2 frightening years, Toby and her relatives were hidden by a Catholic family in Poland. They lived in the barn with the pig and chickens not making a sound. When children now ask her about hate, she quotes her father.
He used to say, if you hate, you will not make it because you'll destroy yourself.
Toby has tested negative for COVID-19 and the antibodies. Other survivors did get sick, but thankfully they recovered.
They're our inspiration, they're our guiding lights, and they're precious to us.
The museum is now trying to extend their lecture series virtually until it's safe to gather again in person.